Thank you everybody for coming tonight. I'm going to start with thanking a couple of friends and family, then I'll let Gordon lead. They say it takes a village to create a wedding. We had a wonderful friends and family who made ours happen. We want to thank them and hopefully embarrass them a bit. Auntie, sorry, Mama, I'll try that. My best, give me some time. I guess I met you for the first time when Gordon and I were still friends. I'm glad that foundation of our relationship is also friendship. I could proudly say that I have the coolest and kindest mothers-in-law. I don't know about all of you, I do have. Thank you for going through all that trouble, staying 15 days in Dubai and making it here. None of this would have happened if it weren't for your love and blessing. Thank you so much. Spurti, well. Thank you so much for being my support system since day one. Your compassion and understanding has made my life easy. Easy, not better. This last whole year of planning our wedding, you did a pretty good job managing a rebel cousin of the family, which is me. I know you were tired. You were like, I just want to give up. Where are you getting married? Why those mountains? Thank you so much for being there. Arjun, I'm sorry, wherever you are.
He's gone.
Okay, he had to deal with us. And thank you girls for coming for our wedding and just eating all the spicy food we've been feeding you. Yashu, I'm glad that we met at the dingy hostel of ours 11 years ago. And I don't know how you continue to stay friends with me when I made you forcefully live there. I guess I told you first how I feel about Gordon before I even thought to myself, what is this happening to me? For me, for some reason, it was very important that she likes more than my own parents or family. Like, Yashu should like him. Somehow now they get along annoyingly well, annoy me a lot. Thank you so much for being there, like since last 1 week and actually since 11 years. It's a dream that you want to be with your best friend at every phase of life, and my dream is coming true. That I am entering a new phase and you're entering a new phase and we're doing it together. And also consoling my family. While doing that, Medha, first of all, thank you for being my emergency contact, figuratively and literally. I think a lot of times I get stares when I write her name, when he's standing right next to me at like forms. They're like, why is she writing her name? Who is she? She's all yours, Manav. I guess, oh, sorry. I'm just shivering. I don't know why I'm cold. Yeah. I'm sorry. No. That's okay. You have comforted me through my many meltdowns from every time zone you have been. She's just changing time zones all the time. You have just comforted my bridal feelings while prepping for your own wedding. Let's hear it for them. Medha and Manav are going to get married in a month. Thank you so much for coming so far. You have seen us from being classmates to friends to best friends, now this. I'm so grateful that you were able to attend our wedding with your own life partner. Thank you. Thank you so much for making it here. Mohit, if I ever ask him for a help that, hey Mohit, let me move my stuff from like 30 miles away on a Sunday morning, instead of chilling, he'll be like, हाँ चलो कर लेता हूँ तेरे लिए. I think it's like he does it, no questions asked. And not everybody is lucky to have a friend like that. And he does that with so much affection. Gordon and I are so grateful that you were part of our wedding journey, like from end to start. Like he did, I think he's literally like our brother. And he was a family throughout the ceremonies. You all have seen, whoever was present. Thank you so much for being on our speed dial, not just now, forever. Thank you so much. Kopal, we are just a bunch of monkey friends you got for free for being with Mohit. You have been nothing but kind to us and you have accepted us wholeheartedly. Thank you for supporting Mohit to support us and also being such a nice friend. Whenever we visit, you visit us or we visit you, Gordon goes like, yaar, Mohit and Kopal are so cool, man. I really like them. I hope we both are half as cool as you as a married couple. Alicia, I think the year 2020 it was, if it gave me anything which I can cherish, it was our friendship. We know how it began, but I'm so grateful. I think you have answered all my frantic calls with like calmest and smartest responses. It's her who arranges catering, and I'll come to about the next partner who was with her. Thank you for being the coolest officiant ever. I don't think we could have asked for the better one. For many reasons, we could not have this wedding in India. That meant that we had to miss our extended family. Pranusha, I think your support and funny banter made me feel like I had them by my side. You did not just mend my clothes and jewelry, you mended my emotions. I didn't know that I needed a family like you were by my side. Thank you so much. Nobody also prepares you for how much running around is required for the wedding. Endless things you keep on needing. And Malvin, it's you who made each and every experience fun. I'm standing here feeling most beautiful self because you supported me mentally and literally physically getting into dress all the time. Thank you so much. I think I've had the best bridesmaids ever. They say when you introverts become friends with you, you're pretty lucky. I think Gordon and I have been lucky that Ronit, you decided to show your monkey self to us and made it here. And the only reason we were able to have our wedding peacefully is because you ran around everywhere, did everything. Thank you so, so much. And only for the exchange of chicken, by the way. You know, when you've been added to random WhatsApp groups and you are like, Abhay yaar, we'll just get out of this group. But for some reason, Neha stick on to those groups and even made it to our wedding. Thank you so much. Just annoyingly, she would get messages, not even living in Atlanta. She somehow continued to respond to that. Yeah, she was just added to every possible group we had in Atlanta. And she made it to our wedding. That's the testimony that how much affection you have to us. Thank you so much for coming to our wedding. And I know they say, we were discussing that if you're friends for 7 years, you can just not go back. And that's what happened with us, Shivangi. I know I like literally forced her, no, you have to come to all the events, no matter how far I am. And I know it was a lot to expect. Thank you so much for making it, Shivangi. I know we've been through many phases. This is yet another phase you witnessed with me. And I hope I'll witness with you. Thank you so much. Varun, abhi tumko करना पड़ेगा next phase. हमको भी आना है. Thank you so much for being like the coolest GSU friend I've ever had. I'm sorry, he's still the cool. Nope, not happening. Varun is still the cool. I remember one thing. We were at some party and Gordon went like, dude, that guy is amazing, man. Who's that guy? I'm like, who? Show me. He's like, Varun. I'm like, thank you for being coolest, chillest friend for like throughout this whole journey. Thank you for making it here so far. And I'll let Gordon lead for rest of the things for everybody else.
Did she leave anything for you?
Unlike Pooja, I don't have anything prepared. So I'm going to wing. I'm going to wing everything. So first of all, I really, really want to thank my colleagues that have come. I mean, all of us spend more than 8 hours a day working with these people, and I know that most people just go from job to job, treat it as a job, don't make any personal relationship, but I have like half of the table filled with my colleagues. So I want to personally thank Kwangsan, Jared, Lavanya, Vijay. All of these people have made really, really long rides just to be here, just to be a member of this ceremony, this celebration. I appreciate every single one of you taking. I know how busy you are in your life, and you took the time to come here and be part of this. I so appreciate you guys. I'm so grateful that I get to work with people like you, where it's not just like a job, where I have personal relationships with you guys. And you see, like we only have like 40 people in this wedding, and you guys are the people that I'll remember when I look back at my wedding like 30, 40 years down the line. I will remember your face. I will remember your faces. I appreciate that you made this ride and came here. I'm so grateful for having colleagues like you. Thank you so much.
He always makes me feel jealous that I don't know what colleagues you have, they're not even coming to a wedding. Unfortunately, they all live in California. But I am still jealous that Gordon has got like the coolest colleagues. Thank you all for coming.
So Kwanson and Jared don't even work in the same company that I do.
That's
They
so
were my
good.
ex-colleagues, and they have still made it to the
Thank you
wedding.
so much.
Thank you so much, Vijay Lavanya, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. And the other side of the table actually has some of my oldest friends that have flown in just for this event. I want to especially thank Frenya and Jenny. I have known them for over now, 10 years that I've known them in different cities, different walks of life. We have grown from like being children to, I guess, adults. But for almost 10 plus years, they have been part of all the phases of our lives that they have been with us, and they have flown from like different parts of the world. I especially want to thank Jeevan as well. He has flown. He's the one who's flown the farthest. He's come from California just for this event. So one round of applause just for Jeevan, just for making the longest ride. Thank you so much. You guys are my oldest friends, and thank you so much for being part of this celebration. With that, I'll give it back to you.
We just wanted to personally thank, because it's just a group of small people. Ritu and Tushar, thank you so much for making this wedding. I know you have been one of the first friends, along with so many people on this table in the US. We've had so much fun together, and you always send me good wishes wholeheartedly. I think that's the reason why we are able to do this today. Thank you so much, Tushar. Every time I came to you with stupid creative projects, you are like, welcomed me wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. Kushagra, thank you so much that you made it here, even though you had so much work to do. I'm really grateful that you are here. That all these people I know are from some of them are from India, and we are still able to maintain this relationship. I'm so grateful for that. Arjun, you missed something I wanted to tell for you as well. I know you did not sign this nuisance up when you married Spurti. Thank you so much for supporting us since when we started doing all of this, you know when. Thank you so much for bringing girls and hanging out with us even though you were sleepy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for not kicking us out earlier. I know the uncool people here.
No. You are the most coolest people. The girls are the most coolest children ever. All our friends love them. Thank you all. I think this is the reason why there are less people, because we have only invited people who feel our community, and I'm so grateful that we have made a community in a country which we didn't grow up in or raised. But it's still so nice to have such close people witness our next stage of life. Thank you all for coming. I hope you have fun, whoever is staying back. Thank you again, everybody.
Today we gathered here for the marriage ceremony of Gordon and Pooja. I thank Lord for this beautiful day. As we celebrate this special occasion, I would like to pray for the departed souls of Matthias and Manager's family, special Gordon's dad. He used to call him He-Man. Today he would have been most happiest person to see his He-Man getting married. And definitely he will bless both of you from above. I wish you a happy and prosperous married life, and all happiness. You will get all happiness in our life. I will pray for that. God bless you, and cheers.
Hello everyone. First of all, so many of us here know how much work goes into putting up a wedding. So I would really want to give a huge round of applause to Pooja and Gordon for spending days and nights and making this happen for all of us. Thank you for a spectacular evening. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Medha, Pooja's maid of honor. And as maid of honor, it's my duty to spill the beans and give you all the juice of Pooja's life and also some of Gordon's. Pooja and I met 5 years ago at a GSU bus tour. GSU we went there for our masters. And then when I met her for the first time, she seemed like quiet. She was sitting in one corner, looking outside the window, lost in her own world. And then I thought, okay, I'll go approach her. And then when I went and sat next to her, she was the biggest, nosiest auntie you can ever find. She spilled all of my beans. She took out everything about my personal life that she could ask. And by then, I think that's when we started bonding. So, like, as time passed, we bonded over like all kinds of things. So, shopping, trips, relationship issues, and even like drunken nights, unending drunken nights. And coincidentally, like, our life has always been like whatever happened with me used to happen with her, and likewise. So, we always had common topics and so much to talk about. But so till now, so Pooja's played so many roles in my life. She's fed me like a mother. She's always cared for me like a big sister. She's also been my gym trainer when I told her I wanted abs in 2 weeks because we were going to Hawaii. She's been my choreographer because I was going to my sister's wedding, and she made sure she put up a whole dance routine for me. She's been my personal photographer on all of my trips, and most importantly, she's been my best friend through all of this. Since the day Pooja and Gordon became friends, she came back and told me there's this guy in my class. He's so irritating. He keeps annoying me. He's always around me. And then when I met them together, I saw that. I saw how Gordon would just keep making fun of her all the time. And then, I think that's what I really liked about them the most. So their relationship has always been about friendship. They became best friends first, and now, and even today they are best friends before anything else. So I think, and I can say that with so much confidence because I have been their third wheel throughout. Since the past, I think for at least 5 months, I was a constant third wheel in their life. I was like that child who liked to sleep in between their parents. That was me. And so during this whole time, what I learned was that trust, faith and balance is what keeps their relationship going, and that's very, very important in a relationship. I just want to say that when I look at you guys together, I can see how obviously perfect you are for each other. After all the hardships life has thrown at you, you've not swept it under the rug, you've faced it, dealt with it with bravery and also together in a relationship. And I love that about you guys, and I'm kudos to you for celebrating this day. I'm so proud of you. The respect you have for each other just shows what the true definition of love is, and I love you guys for that. So Pooja and Gordon, as you start your new life, I wish you good health, love, laughter and a happily ever after. May all your ups and downs only be in the bedrooms. A toast for a gorgeous couple and to this lovely evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I'll be going next. Just bear with me. I'm unprepared. A little bit nervous as well after hearing Pooja's toast, Gordon's toast, Auntie's toast, and Meda's toast. So just bear with me. There are few things that I've known Pooja since Bangalore. We went out to our first GSU meetup, and we bonded. We started bonding from there. And when we moved to GSU, we moved to Atlanta. We had fun time, with great times. We've been, I think, the first day we landed, and I met these guys. We all went out looking out for GRA. We all were like, okay, we have to get this. And everybody like Pooja, Shivangi was there. So all have been supporting me as well. But especially Pooja, there was a time that I had to move my apartment to another apartment. I had a gap between 3-4 months, and Pooja was gracious enough that, okay, there is extra room in our house, you can stay with us. And I was like, okay, I'll stay there. I was job hunting at that time, and she used to make breakfast for me every morning before leaving for her internship. And she's like, do eat that. And I think day 1, day 2, I used to skip meals, and she's like, come and scold me that, why don't you eat food?
I used to text him in middle of the lunch, Mohit khana kaya.
So that's a caring Pooja. I know that she's been always there for me. when I was planning for my wedding, when I was planning for my photo shoot, I was like, I had to go to Pooja and see what she has in her mind. And she's like, okay, I'll be there. Like on the first weekend that I'm getting, I'll be there. I'll come and meet you guys. She came to us and she made both of us comfortable so that we can get a good photo shoot. So it was more like very awkward scene when me and Gopal, after being in about 6 years of relationship, we were still shy in front of camera. So she was like making us comfortable, knowing our story and bringing out those moments. So she made us special, and after a week we had a proper photo shoot. We used that photo shoot in our pre-wedding wedding invitations, online invitations, and I told her that this is the gift that I've got, which is gonna be there with me for like till the end of my life, like, because I love the photos that she clicked for us, and we were able to send those out to people who we want to invite on our wedding. So I hope that we were able to make you as special as you made us on our for our wedding.
You're
So-
literally his parents.
And yeah, so coming to that, I'm
Give family.
Exactly.
You cannot back off. Abhi ho gaya, rishta jam gaya.
yeah, from that we've been bonding together. Like we've been meeting both of these guys regularly. We've had great times together, and I was so glad that she approached us that can you be makeshift parents of Gordon for this Hindu wedding, and we were so happy to do that. And thank you, Auntie, for taking us in and accepting us as his makeshift parents. So it's been great. I thoroughly enjoyed every bit of it. Like what you guys have pulled off. It's really great effort, guys. Like you both have done a great work. Every detail, everything talks about you two. All I see is what Gordon and Pooja's personality I could see throughout the ceremonies, whether it be Indian ceremony or the today's function. So you guys did a great job, and I hope this partnership continues for a long time. And I wish you both happily ever after.
Yeah.
And Auntie, hope Pooja doesn't Pooja is as caring for you as well as she's going to be for Gordon. If she's not, you can let me know. I'll take care of that. I'll talk to her. Yeah. So yeah, I wish you both happy married life, guys, and enjoy. We'll have good time together going forward. So thank you.
Thank you so much.